I'm going to be sharing with you 5 writing tips that I wish I had known when I first started writing my book. And I feel that if you know this information very early on, it will make the writing process a little easier. So let's get into it. Number 1, set a writing deadline. Now, this is a common mistake that I see writers make, and it's really important in those early stages of your writing that you have a clear defined date that you want to complete your manuscript by. Now, the way you come up with that date is first to determine what genre you write and what the word count is for that actual genre. So say, for instance, you write romance. You know that you're going to need to write about 80,000 words. So realistically, how long will it take you to write 80,000 words? Is that 1,000 words a week? Is that 1,000 words a day? How many words will you need to write in order to hit your goal? And then based off of that, set a deadline for when you want to complete your manuscript. Number 2, write your character's background before you ever start writing. And this is really important because if you start writing and you don't know who your characters are, you may get to a point in the process where you feel like you're experiencing writer's block. You don't know what your character would do in a certain situation. But if you write their backgrounds very early in the process before you ever start writing, you kind of have an idea of what their motivations are, what their fears are, and how they would realistically react to certain situations. So with respects to writing a character's background, you want to know their age, their ethnicity, the type of work they do, the type of friends they have, who their family are, what their fears are, what their motivations are. And by writing that short character background for each and every one of your main characters, it will definitely help you with the overall writing. Number 3, check that your writing is accurate. Now, this can go for both fiction and nonfiction writers, but anything that can be fact-checked by your reader should first be fact-checked by you. Number 4, use your dictionary. And you may be thinking, well, Stephanie, that's a no-brainer. Of course I should use my dictionary. But I'm not talking about using your dictionary for those big words that you're not sure of the definition. I'm talking about using your dictionary for those common words that you use every single day. Just double check and make sure that you're using those words correctly. Number 5, check the cadence of your paragraphs and your chapters. So you may be going, well, what is cadence? Cadence is the rhythm or flow of a sequence of words. So when you're writing your paragraphs or when you're writing a chapter, make sure that you go back and actually read it. And when I say read it, I mean read it aloud and listen to hear if you're using too many words, if you need one more syllable, because that cadence is what really gives your writing flow and makes it sound good for the reader.